Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this weather in LA, but it is cold as shit. We're gonna actually go to Uniqlo because I've been peeping their oversized hoodie and a sweatpants set. Been wanting to order it online, but I don't like ordering things online that I can't try on first because like if the size don't fit me, I'm gonna be tight. You can see in the background, there's a Target and I'm gonna grab some stuff for Target. Since I'm out here for another week, I wanna get some stuff to kind of just like hold me down. I'm not gonna do a whole shopping day because honestly, my Amex been getting fucked up. Like my Amex, I'm scared to open my Amex app. Honestly, this mall is pretty nice. Uniqlo got some pieces. The reason why I like Uniqlo is that there's no branding on it. And with modeling, if you didn't know, modeling, you want to keep it very minimal. You don't want to have any brands really showing any logos because then you can wear it at like castings and it's more universal. Like, you know what I mean? For example, you don't want to wear competitive like clothing. Yeah, I have 4 pieces. I like how the hoodie fits a lot, but the pants, I don't know if y'all can see, like I'm kind of sagging the pants, right? I don't like sagging my pants because if I wear them up, it kind of like hot waters. If I actually wear them on my waist, I don't like that. I like it when my pants fit like this. You feel me? The hoodie fit clean. Figured it out. The large pant bottoms fit way better. You touch the shoe right here at the bottom. I don't have to do anything with the waistline. This is why I like to try stuff on in person because I'm wearing a medium top and a large bottom. I also got other colors, but I ain't got no other space in my suitcase. So I gotta just take this and I'm gonna order the other ones online. I'm honestly gonna wear this out or buy it and then change into it because it's cold as shit. We don't have any Uniqlo stores in Miami. I should really take advantage of. No, I shouldn't spend more money. No, I just had a realization. Nope, we're gonna get out of here. Where's that register? Having a cashier at the back of the store don't really make sense. It's just usually at the front, but we're good.
Total's gonna be $99.20.
All right. Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, nice day.
Have a good one.
Too.
What's up with all these stores wanting to charge 10 cents for a bag, bro? I'll thug this out. Just give it to me. Just give me the receipts so no one stop me. Gotta be a bathroom somewhere. I'm not tweaking that. There's no bathroom signs. And it's even worse. You know when you gotta use the bathroom? You can't fucking find one? Bathrooms. Hello. No, I can't lie. I'm still getting used to people staring at me with a camera in public. It's okay. We locked in. God damn, it took forever to find a bathroom. But first thing I need to get is some facial moisturizer. And of course, we must be in the hood if it's locked up. So looks like I might have to find someone because no one wants to come over here. I feel bad. It's like one girl running around all these aisles. Damn, I feel that. Hi, how are you? No, it's okay. I'm gonna be quick. I know exactly what I'm getting. Perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate your help. Have a good one. Thank you. So my Manscaped broke while I was out here. I use Manscaped all the time for modeling, so I needed a new one. And then I got my facial moisturizer, the La Roche with the SPF 30. I typically get the 3.0, but I'm gonna try the 5.0 now. With modeling, they don't make you shave. Sometimes they do actually. So it's just good to have an extra like attachment that might make it a little bit easier. And I don't know, try it out. Why not? Oh, hello, coffee. This is exactly what I needed. Where's the rest? I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I've been dropping bread going out. And like, you know, that's part of the experience. I'm not tripping on that. But with that being said, like buying little things out that I don't need to, like coffee and all that stuff. And we're gonna go to Trader Joe's after this because I'm just gonna get a few staples. Cafe Bustelo. Essential. Need this. I might grab a snack while I'm here. No bullshit. I'm kind of hungry. These K-poppers got sea salt in the kettle. Yeah, them shit is gas. Oh, they make good. $7.69 or $59, but you get 10 with that one. You know, simple math to me. I'm gonna get the value pack. You ain't gotta tell me twice. We're gonna go with the birthday cake. Hello. These Fig Bar too. Gas. Oatmeal crumble apple. Damn, that shit sound good. I didn't never seen that before. $5.39. How many you get? I really do need snacks for the crib. Then realistically, I might need snacks for the plane. Even though I leave in a week. I came in here looking for specific things and here I am doing bullshit. Everybody in here looking at me like I got a third eye with this camera. I feel like I'm in LA. I feel like people should be used to it out here, no? Like Miami, people don't even bat an eye. Pair of Thieves, I shop for this brand. I wonder if I'm on any of the packages actually. If y'all are ever in Target and pass by Pair of Thieves and you see me, let me know. Send me a picture because I never see myself on any of the stuff that I do. Let's get out of here and go to Trader Joe's so that I can actually buy real food and not these snacks. Just because I'm hungry. You got a barbershop? Hold on. That shit's kind of clean. The setup's not bad for real. Let's do a quick taste test. Where my snacks at? Solid. These aren't really things that I buy on like my day-to-day, but when I'm traveling, I need stuff on the go. I like to go to these brands. Nature's Bakery, Oatmeal Crumble. Talk to me. Talk to me nicely because shit, I'm hungry. Damn. Hey. It's not bad. All right, let's get to Trader Joe's and eat like an adult. Also, this angle ain't bad for the car. What y'all think? My plan tomorrow, again, trying to force myself to stay consistent on all of the social platforms, is that I'm gonna make an IG reel, and I think I'm gonna do a voiceover. A lot of people have been telling me to do voiceovers of things because it makes it a lot easier to just capture stuff in the moment and then explain what's going on. I'm not a huge voiceover guy, but since I'm on vacation and everything is new to me, I'm like, why not? What do I have to lose? Like, you know, I'm in a position now where the only time you fuck up is by not trying something, you know? And that's the stages for a lot of people when you're a beginner. Like, the only time you mess up is when you don't do it. You know, not when you're in your head about like, is this good enough? Oh, I can't post this, it's not to my standard. It's probably never gonna be to the standard that you want in your head, especially as a beginner. So the only time you mess up is when you don't post or you just don't record. So that's something that I'm trying to be mindful of for myself. So I'm gonna run into Trader Joe's real quick, grab the essentials. We made it back. Hold up, damn, that's hella wall space. I don't want all that. I'll show y'all more of me, you feel me? We got the chicken teriyaki, butter chicken, chicken fried rice, and frozen mangoes. Frozen mangoes have been my sweet tooth like craving. If you have a sweet tooth or anything like that, get frozen fruit. That's a huge hack. I like to get food that I can freeze and just throw it in a microwave or a pan. Did get fruit, watermelon, and pineapple. These are my go-to whenever I go to Trader Joe's. And if I do get food that isn't frozen, it's typically always these boneless chicken thighs, these cut up chicken breasts. You can get a flavor. And I actually wanted to try this Cajun blackened chicken pasta. Just put it in the microwave and you can eat it. That's my shit. And I'm gonna put this camera to charge, and then we're gonna pick this video back up because I want to end it on like another walking and like talking segment. I don't know, I feel like those are a nice touch for me to like talk about a specific topic. As y'all can see, it's a little bit later in the day, and like I said, I wanted to end it on a walk, and I wanted to talk about being alone and being comfortable being alone. Like, when it comes to change, people can adapt. We're naturally like able to do that. For example, when you go from like high school to college, it feels weird, it feels different, but you can do it. When you go from college and like post graduation, it's like that's maybe a bigger change because now you don't have like the structure and the work schedule maybe that you're used to from like high school and everything, like just growing up. But at the end of the day, you know, like after college, you're gonna get a job, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, and it's like people don't really fear it. My breakdown of it is that people fear being alone in an environment that has changed around them. So that's like when people move, when people like do a 180 in their life, like that's where the real fear comes from, and like the uncertainty. I don't want this to sound dramatic, but there really is nothing more powerful than not needing anyone else. When it comes to yourself and self-development, you should never say you need someone, right? Like, I don't like the word need for any aspect of life. You shouldn't need anything from anyone. You shouldn't need any substance to make you feel happy or feel some sort of way for you to get up and get normal shit done throughout your day-to-day life. Like, that's me. Like, I'm anti-needing anything. Friends and family do matter the most, but when it comes to making a change in your life, you should not need anyone. Me, for example, when I moved away from home, I was living with my mom. You know, I was raised by a single mom my whole life. So like, to leave that environment and then like to be completely moved out, it was like a change that like I feared. Like, I had never lived by myself before. Like, I always had my mom there, you know what I mean? And a lot of you people maybe watching this video have both of your parents, maybe you have siblings, so I get it to some degree. It can be a little bit harder, but I can't stress enough to like not let that hold you back from making the decisions that you want in your life. That's why I tell people, like, the decisions that I'm making today is for my future family later, right? Because I feel like everything I'm doing today is making me a better man for them. So, and it's like, I couldn't have grown to my full potential if I stayed within my cage. But that's what like I tell people. Like, I did it in Miami, and I told y'all I was dead ass scared to record because I didn't know if I was gonna be able to make it happen. And I'm out here in Cali, like, I'm moving fine, you know what I mean? Like, I know what I gotta do, whether from A to B. That's why I like when people say like, I've done it before, I can do it again. And I could never understand that before I moved out and like while I was in college, because like I had never done something with my life that required like a drastic change. People think that I was like born with this mindset. I'm like, I was a completely different person all through college. I always had like work ethic and things like that. Like, I was always trustworthy and reliable and like always in like leadership positions, I guess, like throughout college and everything and like with management. But in terms of life, like, I didn't have this mindset, right? I had to go through certain things, and I could truly say that like when people meet me today and they ask me like why I think certain things and like how I move a certain way, literally just because I took that leap of faith. And like, it sounds so crazy to say, because like whenever I would hear people talk about that shit, I'm like, what does that mean, take a leap of faith? Like, it's just a feeling that like you have to encounter to really understand it. Fear might not be the right word, but if you think about leaving your family, leaving your friends, like, it's not easy. It's really not easy, but you have to sit back and reflect, and then maybe be grown enough to look at them and say, like, I'm doing this for me because it's going to make me a better person, and I want to be the best person that I can around you guys in the future. Really can't emphasize enough that you don't need anybody. You don't need, a support system is great, but at the end of the day, if you want to do something to change your life for the better, you got to figure out how to do it. You got to just know that from like the outside perspective, like looking in, it's going to make you a better person. And you just really have to believe that, but also you have to be true to yourself. The only thing that is worse than not trying is living with regret. And I still feel like for myself personally, there's a lot that I've yet to do. And I do kind of feel like I'm dumb in some degree, honestly, that I haven't figured out certain things. Like, I feel like there are some topics that that I just haven't learned yet. And the only way I'm going to learn about these certain lessons is just by new experiences, right? So that's why I'm forcing myself to do these new things, be in these new places, meet these new people, because like that's how you learn lessons. Self-reflection is a never-ending process to perfection, and I feel like the only way that you can self-reflect on new topics is by new experiences, and new experiences is how you learn. Obviously, with these YouTube videos out here in LA, this is a new experience for me, and even though I'm more confident in it, I'm out here for another week, but hopefully there are some lessons that I learned, with this next week that I'm out here. I can already feel like the growth within myself personally, and obviously that comes with life. But I say that, but then you meet a lot of people who maybe don't feel that way about themselves. I guess it does make me feel, I don't want to say reassurance, but like knowing like all the experiences that I went through in the past, it made me a better person, because like I feel it now. You know what I mean? I don't want to say I'm happy with it, because that's what I expected of myself and what hopefully you expect of yourself. But knowing that I made that decision and it worked out, gives me the confidence to go forward with that in life. That's why I tell people, like, people think you're confident, like you're just born with it. Like, no, you have to go through certain things. You need results, you need facts, and like I'm building that resume for myself. There's nothing to clap about. Like I said, to me, that this was the plan, and I'm said it before I got out here. I'm still just getting started. Oh man, this bench is so dirty. I'm actually sick. On that note, that is how we are gonna end this video. You are tuning in along the way. To all my people that reach out to me directly and give me the feedback and let me know that they're watching the videos and everything like that, y'all know who you are. Love and appreciate y'all always. And yeah, we're gonna keep this thing going. Y'all know the deal. So next time, I'll catch y'all later.